can paint. Even if you've never painted before, you can do it. Previously on this channel,
we'll be starting a new painting. I love to paint. I did this one behind me, and Gustav Klimt has always been a major inspiration for me.
Hey guys, Christiana here. Welcome back to my channel. So my last video was toward the Klimt experience in Manhattan. So I'm going to show you how to create a masterpiece without having any real formal training or talent. Yeah, so follow the step-by-step guide and you'll have a masterpiece. Painting is very personal. It should be about how you're feeling, expressing things. I also just think it can just be down to aesthetic and a vibe. I'm really attracted to the color purple, so I like to use that hue in a lot of the pieces. It just makes me happy. So if you have a favorite color, or if you're trying to put the art in a certain place in your home, you can definitely pick up on, you know, certain things that are happening, whether you have a modern style, something traditional. You can just Google image search styles of painting that you like and you can replicate it. I think it's really awesome if you are on like a certain kind of budget. You can recreate a lot of paintings for, you know, a tenth of what they actually cost. I think it's just a really good way to personalize your space and save a bit of money, bougie on a budget. Are you getting ready for the day? Are you gonna put on some makeup? Once you have decided where you want your painting to go, what size of painting you want, you can look into design. So I like to think of painting as cooking. So I don't really have a real recipe, but I do have a direction, and I let the ingredients or the paint lead me where we need to go and have a beautiful finished product. And as we move through, as we do in cooking, you sort of taste as you go along. Of course, you're not tasting your paint, but you kind of can stop, readjust. Sometimes I even like to sleep on things. So if I'm not quite sure of how it looks, I will just take another day and go back to it and adjust where needed. So that is my process. For this particular piece, where it's going to be in the apartment, I will be waking up to it every morning and going to sleep. So I kind of wanted to have a dreamy, romantic feel to it. Got these table covers from Amazon as well, so that none of the paint can really hurt anything, but also acrylic paint, just soap and water, and it should lift right out, not a problem. So let's get to it. We were only trying to drown her.
You see?
So I like to sort of start out with a base. This canvas is already primed, but you don't want to start white. Kind of a neutral, warm beige, pink undertone. And it's okay if it's not like totally mixed. It's okay if it's like not totally mixed in your palette, because all you need to do is just get it on the board and you can sort of mix it as you go on the canvas. And I also think it looks a little bit better that way because you have more like striations in the color and it just makes it look a bit more expensive. So this may be a finished piece for some people. I think it looks really cool, especially these like watermark kind of things. Our base is on, and so there are a bunch of little wet pockets on here, which I think is great for my next step, which will be just sort of blending in some of the Day one of the painting is done. I have my
Migo, my precious.
base here, and then tomorrow, I have to let this dry. So tomorrow I'm gonna go back in with the details. Now at the phase where I'm gonna paint some flowers. What I didn't say before, which I have to say, is the next step to have courage. Yes, have courage. Believe in yourself. I believe in you. You can paint. Even if you've never painted before, you can do it. Okay, so now I think I'm in a pretty good spot. I like how everything has turned out. So I'm going to gild the lily, but I'm gonna use super glue. So we'll see how this goes. Alright guys, so that is my painting. I really love how it came out. It's definitely that dreamy romantic feel that I really wanted. I hope this video gives you some inspiration to pick up a paintbrush or not. Maybe you just wanted to watch me make this, and that's totally great too. Don't need to spend a lot of money to create your own work of art. Please subscribe, please, pretty please. No, it would really help out this channel a lot. I looked at my analytics today. The number just keeps growing now. 89% of people are not subscribed. Don't film outside in the wind. Okay. So we're actually leaving for our trip to Disney today. We're going on the Disney Wish, so that will be next week's vlog. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you to bits, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!